we say I love you to those who are close to us. And here we are, the family of Ted, who has no family here.
Neither family nor friends. These people are strangers attending the funeral of a man they'd never met.
They don't own a home. Technically, they don't have a vehicle. They have really no monies whatsoever to provide for their burial.
60-year-old Ted Rohrbach was homeless when his body was found at a campsite near downtown Louisville. The coroner's office tried to contact a man believed to be Rohrbach's son, but the calls were never returned. The county cemetery where Rohrbach is buried is filled with the homeless, the poor, and some homicide victims, people with no family or whose relatives couldn't afford to pay for a funeral service and burial. The National Funeral Directors Association says an average funeral costs about $6,500.
Okay, and then I'll go ahead and do the gravesite. And
several years ago, a local teacher decided to do something so that those who might have died alone wouldn't be buried alone. He started a program that brings volunteers to attend funerals for the homeless and poor buried in pauper cemeteries.
I contacted the coroner and I had asked if we could possibly set up a program such as this, and so that was in the spring of 2006, and since then we've had close to 900 burials.
The volunteer attendees say everyone should be buried with dignity and community.
Well, I did it for, it was an infant who was stillborn, and so we came to the funeral, and it was for a lower class family who couldn't afford a traditional funeral, and it was really just amazing to see the difference in their lives versus like mine. So like I said, it's very humbling.
The coroner in Louisville says he's seen an increase in the need for funerals for the indigent, and he believes it's due at least in part to the lagging economy. On the day after Rohrbach's burial, there were 2 more paupers' funerals at the cemetery. Naya Hawkins, Associated Press.